Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Jeremih, and you are now tuned into right here, Montreality. Y'all stay tuned. Man, long story short, Chi-Town, Southside native, musician, turned poet, turned writer, turned singer. It's been 3 years since I've been signed to Def Jam, whom I'm still signed to. You might know me from my hits, Birthday Sex, Down on Me So Far. A couple new ones coming up in the next few months. And the story 2012 is that it's the year to take over. You know, I always had female teachers in a lot of my classes, so I was something like the teacher's pet. I excelled in my academics, you know, through my high school career, so I took education very seriously. And also because school was a place where, you know, it's a lot of women too. That's where you got the best of both worlds. You got the education and you got to, conversation. So it was double whammy. Wow. I was a hustler, man. I just always hustled, whatever it was, cutting grass, you know what I'm saying? But I could say my first real job was at a restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant called Leona's in Chicago, which is my hometown. I was too young to be an actual server. I was only 16 when I was working. I worked there for 2 years, but I was like a food runner, which was the same exact thing, except I just couldn't serve liquor. So that was my job in high school, and I was also hustling. I mean, I had, my 9 to 5, I had a schedule, I had routines. Now I don't have schedules, I don't have routines. Everything is pretty random. My first thing I got when I got signed, I didn't even have a whip when I got signed. I actually had a Camry I had gotten into an accident with, had 20s on and everything. It was my car, my whip. But the first thing I bought was a 1976 Pontiac Granville off the street. It was my first whip that I had bought since I got signed. It was an old school 355 engine in it. The key to success, in my opinion, is the 5 P's, of course. Good product, good presentation, definitely a good team around you, and in the music business, definitely good music. Titles. Oh man, right now I gotta give it up to Rick Ross. Probably Drake. I felt like if I got into a session with Drake, I think we'd come up with some dope shit. I love to get into the studio, if not even in the studio with Stevie Wonder, but I feel like if I had a record that I'd get him to either do something or, you know what I'm saying, I definitely think we'd come up with a smash, and probably Alicia Keys. Late Nights is just, it's crazy to even think about it, this happening, but 2 years ago I released my last body of work, which was called All About You. It was my second album in store, so I think at this point, 2 years later from then, it's only right that I give my fans and my fam, even, which is most of my fans now, and most family, something tangible, something free. And I see a lot of rappers out putting out mixtapes are kind of booty. A lot of singers are putting out mixtapes are kind of booty too. So I feel like it's time, that people really got the chance to get to know Jeremih a little more that I can show on any album, and hopefully be able to showcase in the next shows. So I look forward to Late Nights. So far on there, I got fabulous features, Big Sean, 2 Chainz, Gucci Mane, Twista, Do or Die. I just been kind of reaching out to people that I've been coming across and on the road and in shows, and I think it's gonna feel like it should feel like an album to you. So Late Nights is the name of it, so look forward to it.
For those who don't know that, I go by the name of Jeremih.
How do I know if a woman is wifey material? It's crazy. I tweeted something yesterday that was like, treat a woman how she acts. If she act like a hoe, treat her like a hoe. If she acts like a loving woman that'll take care of you, that's how you should take care of her. You should treat her like a loving man that would take care of her. So usually know when you got a wifey material when you got a girl that is essentially down for you. Probably don't go out to party hard. Goddamn, she fine, but she party all the time. Type of woman. I don't know, man. Just somebody that holds you down and is the yin to your yang. Wow. I definitely could say there's been a lot of crazy shows that I had in my career. Let's just say a lot of women went home topless at a lot of my shows. I think that's probably the most craziest thing that I've experienced on stage. Just at one moment, at one song, every woman just throwing they bra at you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. At first, I didn't know what the hell it was because I'm like, I just know somebody was throwing something at me, but happened on numerous shows now, and I mean, I guess just the power of music. It's a good feeling being able to know that, you know, women I don't even know them, and they take off their top, at least for me, you know, and flash throughout my show. What keeps me motivated? Yeah, just the grind, this game. You know, I've learned a lot over the last 2 years, and that I've been signed, and that's one thing. You just got to keep keep that good circle around you, and just grind harder. You know, it's a lot of people that love to be in the position I feel that I'm in. You know, that might have, you know, be in the studio day and night more than I am, or be in the gym, having 2 more abs than I do. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like what motivates me is just the success. You know, it's a very contagious thing, and everybody wants it. And some people want it for the wrong reasons, but waking up in the morning every day, just having the breath of life live in the flesh, you know, it just lets me know to go harder, and just to see other people succeed, you know, it makes me feel like, what are they doing to get where they are, and what do I gotta do to get there?